His name is John C.
Well, at least that player tried to help out a teammate. Better luck next time. Ladies and gentlemen, beautiful people, what is going on? Welcome back to my channel, where today I bring you one super weird episode, actually. It is news episode slash gameplay episode slash discussion topic slash news, you know, various things over here for you. But let's start with the most intriguing one, and most likely what is going to be the title as well. The most anticipated nerfs in this game. One of the most anticipated nerfs for many players, actually. This is the number one tank, which was supposed to be nerfed like years ago. The legendary M44 Tier 6 artillery. Yeah, I am talking about a Tier 6 vehicle in this game, which is at the very top of the list of the vehicles which needs to be nerfed ASAP for many players. In the article called Update 1.13, Common Test 2 is here. Wargaming revealed information about what they are doing, what are their further ideas to the SPGs over here. The value of armor penetration for alternative shells in another lookout. Then personal missions. We agree that the changes could potentially affect the complexity of the personal missions. Exactly what I said day one already, even before any information. Like, how can you imagine you are going to reduce the stun, overall stun, if more than half of the players who play with RT are doing that for the missions alone, and all the RT missions or the secondary missions, basically. Not every single one of them, of course, but basically all of them have a stunning main mission or side mission, you know, secondary condition. How are you going to reduce the stun if many players simply need to stun because of the mission? But luckily they saw that as well. Do you understand the specifics and degree of changes after the release? We will collect data and make edits where necessary. Here is the only edit you need to do. Remove artillery missions, and this removes all the complaints from the players who are playing artillery for only the missions. It's like, I don't know, is it too one-sided way to see that? Is it too black and white to see that? I don't know, let me know, guys. Sound intelligence and other mechanics, they are going to look into sound intelligence. I said that it is actually the most stupidest things in update 1.13, that his new skill is for Commander, because Commander is under such a heavy stress already, and we have so many players who have crazy beast crews. Basically, you force them, if they want to use that, you force them to use gold to retrain Commander, or in this case they are thinking about adding it to the radio operator, which is exactly the same effect. You are forcing players, especially older veteran players who have 5, 6, 7 skilled crews, to spend gold to retrain your skills, because this is the only way how you're able to retrain your skills. No one is going to start researching a skill which starts working only at 100% as is 6th or 7th skill. Come on, are you kidding me? It takes like a year alone, and it is like honestly the most frustrating and the most useless thing. As I said, once again, idea for you, Wargaming, add it as part of the 6 cents what we already have. Just slap it on it and be happy with it. And now the main topic today, basically one of the main topics, the American branch of SPG. We will make adjustments to the M44 before going to release. We will then monitor the statistics for other American SPGs and make changes where necessary. So basically, American SPGs apparently are performing too good, or I don't know, too bad, because they didn't say buffing or nerfing, improving or, you know, making a bit worse. But M44, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be made worse. By how much? Well, let me show you. Is this going to be enough? You are going to be the judge. On the left side, you can see M44, what we currently have on the live servers in 1.12.1 or something. And on the right side, nerfed M44 on the test server right now. So their idea to reduce its effectiveness is to reduce the damage by 50 damage points, which reduces its DPM by 150, 150.5 roughly. Explosion radius from 7 meters down to 6.7 meters, and potential damage as well, because of that, of course, down to 18,000. And nothing else. So, is this going to be enough for the M44s, or is this going to be enough to reduce the effectiveness of M44? Because this tank, players know that, Wargaming knows that it's absolutely ridiculous and extreme fun killer for many players in tier 6 actually. Especially when there are triple RT battles and at least 2, if not 3, artilleries on the enemy side are M44s. You are simply going to be bombarded to death, ladies and gentlemen. So, I would say like adding like couple seconds to the reload. I don't know. Would that kill this vehicle too much? What do you think? Because it's quite ridiculous how accurate it can be, and well, I'm going to show you some gameplay action on the background as well. What I was able to get from the replay sites, but the accuracy and just the annoying factor of this vehicle in tier 6 is just crazy. And as I said, players know that, Wargaming knows that, and I guess finally, under extreme pressure, they're going to do something, because players, like I have seen some very ridiculous accounts, screenshots, where player has 15,000. 10,000, 12,000, 20,000 battles with M44 alone. Yes, I am not shitting over here, guys. 20,000 battles with M44 alone. 5,000 was average, basically, the print screens I received. So, is this going to be enough for the legendary M44 or not? Well, you tell me. But now, talking about some other artilleries, what needs to be changed over here. I'm not going to say buffed or nerfed, I'm going to be politically correct over here, you know, just to not to get sued. I'm going to say what needs to be looked at. Maybe, okay. I stop here. Anyway, let's sort them by average damage done. So you can see that, of course, it is dominated by tier 10 vehicles, tier 10 SPGs, besides one, because Patchet, you know, it doesn't have the highest alpha damage, but 261, you can see that 261 is has actually the highest average damage, while having the lowest alpha damage compared to any other tier 10 besides the autoloader. Because accuracy matters so much, actually. You can see, like, this makes the difference, guys. This thing has crazy RNG, but just a massive burst damage, massive alpha damage. Same goes to the T92, just massive burst and alpha damage, or the splash radius, you know. And everything shows over here. 212A is quite high. Tier 9, Patchet once again, of course. I would say many people are saying that M53, 55 is way too good artillery for its tier, and you can see that so many players are playing like hundreds of thousands of battles with it as well. This is average. This is the average amount of battles per player. Quite crazy if you think about that, actually, in tier 9, and they say this is the best tier by tier artillery. Definitely, I would say M53, 55 needs to be looked at and needs to be nerfed a bit. Like all the GWs are sleeper artists as well, very accurate and high damage and like extremely annoying. So what else do we have over here? Tier 5, well, Leffe, look at this view range. Leffe, by the way, has the best, not view range, I mean wind ratio. Leffe, by the way, has the best wind ratio as well. We have 2 premium artilleries in this game, tier 5 and tier 3. Like, this is definitely going to mean the end if they introduce tier 8 premium artillery. This is like... I believe they are never going to do that. I hope they are never going to do that. Otherwise, it's just... It's actually just... Anyway, wind ratios as well, you can see Bishop and low tiers are dominating it, basically. FE Pert. Pert actually used to be the most broken artillery in this entire game. But they nerfed it and they did good job, actually. I mean, it is not that flat out broken anymore. But this is like all the artillery is right over here, damage wise as well, mainly tier 10s. What do you think about that? Which artists should be looked at, balanced? Which are sleeper artists, you know, which are like crazy OP in lower tiers? Mainly talking about lower tiers as well, because it's quite, you know, it doesn't give new players super nice experience if one vehicle is simply dominating and just making them angry. Honestly, this kills the games if the low tier experience is so freaking horrible. Honestly. Moving on, next up, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give you a little hint on Lakeville. Did you know that while you are over there, you're able to shoot through double houses? Look where we are. We are right over there, and you're able to see IS-5, who is up there. That's just a fun little tip, you know, for you. Just, you know, between me and you, ladies and gentlemen. But finally, I actually wanted to talk about this article right over here because so many beautiful viewers, you guys, have been asking, are we going to get some football action, football events in World of Tanks this year as well? Because, you know, we have some football action going on in the world this summer. So this article reveals some new things, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, keep in mind this is translated straight from Russian to English using Google Translator. A new medal has been added to API VOT, World of Tanks API, related to the football event VOT 2021. It will be called Football Summer 2021. Most likely we are talking about a certain event with combat missions and special page landing, but this is not accurate for there are not even pictures. So medal ID, football expert description, commemorative medal for participating in the event Football Summer 2021. So right now we are, or they are not sure if this is going to be a special game mode or simply missions event, you know. We have had those game modes, as you remember. No icons yet, and also this event will use the revised old new 2D styles that were recently added to the client. Feint, hat-trick, penalty, cross. Those are the styles, you know, slightly reworked, I guess. Over here, more bright maybe, because we have similar styles in the game already, if you remember that. Not now, sorry, I don't want to sign up. Yeah, we basically have those styles. I don't know, are they reworked? Anyway, those were added, they say at least. Anyway, let me know what you think about all of the topics covered in today's video. Please do in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for my tomorrow's video because I have some very, very juicy stuff for you. You do not want to miss that news episode as well. Also, on the top of that, tomorrow at twitch.tv/DezGames is your stop for some free loot if you have your Twitch Prime linked up, and you can get some free stuff like World of Tanks Premium account day. After 150 minutes of watching, 240 minutes of watching, you can get this 2D style for free as well as part of the Twitch drops. So tune in, ladies and gentlemen, let's have some fun together all the time. The drop events, drop streams are super, super exciting and fun. But anyway, for now, I am done. I get you tomorrow over here on YouTube and over there on Twitch. So do whatever you want to do. But the main thing, enjoy life, enjoy games, stay naked, stay sexy, take care, and bye. Oh boy.